Hey, what's up everybody? Eternal Fire here, and today we're going to be talking about the Warrior and the PTR. We're going to be looking at the Tier 21 set for all three specs. So with that said, let's jump right into it. The Juggernaut Tier 21 set for Warriors. The 2 set is when you cast Demoralizing Shout, the duration of your next shield block is increased by 6 seconds. So when you cast Demo Shout, your next shield block is going to get increased. That doesn't mean that your current shield block is going to get increased. That means that your next shield block is going to have a proc chance to be 6 seconds longer. So, I mean, that's nice. I don't think it's game-changing, make or break anything. So that's the 2 set. The 4 set, however, is very interesting, and blocking an attack increases the value of an existing Ignore Pain effect by 188,000. This can only occur once every 1 second. I have to say, all in all, for the Tier 21 for the Prot Warrior, I really like it. So I was testing on this dummy for quite a while, and I found that the small, when he did basically weak Uber strikes and weak melee attacks, with my Ignore Pain up, when I had Shield Block up, it just made it so my my Ignore Pains were just super overpowered. Like, I had Ignore Pain up like 100% of the time. It almost never fell off. Now here, what you see is I have him at like, I think he's at like over 300%, almost 400% Uber Strike increased damage. And the 190,000 Ignore Pain Absorb is not going to buffer that, but it does help. When I have Shield Block up and I have an Ignore Pain up and I get hit, it's only, more damage that I'm mitigating. So I think it's really like kind of overpowered at lower level hits, but that's something where it's like you didn't really need the help there anyway. Whereas with this, it's only going to help you out. It's only going to benefit you in the end. It's going to be more damage mitigated that you're just not taking on, your actual HP bar. So I am extremely happy with the Prot Warrior Tier 21. So taking a look at arms now for the Juggernaut set for Tier 21, the 2 set is when you use Colossus Smash, your critical damage is increased by 15% for 8 seconds. So that just buffs your battle cry window and, in between intermittent windows when you proc Colossus Smash and you crit. So that's really nice. I think that's... that's just a nice consistent damage increase right there. And then the 4 set is Mortal Strike increases the damage of your next Mortal Strike increases the damage and critical strike chance of your next Whirlwind or Slam by 15%, stacking up to 3 times. So Blizzard, man, this expansion, they love Arms Warrior stacking, whether it's your Focus Rage or it's your stacks with your 4 set on Tier 21 to buff your Whirlwind or Slam by 15, 35, 45%. I mean, potentially you could really have some powerful AoE with the bonus to the Whirlwind. Kind of awkward the way the stacking up to 3 times would work though with a normal rotation, but we'll have to see how that works out. So all in all, I really like the Tier 20 bonus more. I think it's a lot more fun and engaging. But we will have to see how this affects the Arms Warrior. I think this is going to change the entire class and possibly put them back in the middle of the pack or put Fury back on top. But we'll have to wait and see for the the final verdict on that. I think it's going to change the playstyle quite a bit. Now we're going to look at the Fury Warriors Tier 21, and I saved this for last because I think this is probably going to be like overpowered if they're not going to nerf it by the time it actually goes live. So the 2 set for the Juggernaut for Fury is Rampage causes the target to bleed for an additional 30% of the direct damage dealt to the target over 4 seconds. So it's like 30% of your Rampage damage over 40 seconds in a bleed. When you activate Battle Cry, the damage of your next Rampage is increased by 150%. So you're getting a huge Rampage. You're going to Battle Cry Rampage, right? And then on top of that 150%, now 30% of that 150% increased damage is going to go over as a bleed for 4 seconds. So I think that has the potential to be a lot of fun. It doesn't really, I don't really think it'll change your rotation all that particularly much, but I think it's going to do, based on the numbers I'm seeing, it's going to do some insane damage. So you never know with the way Arms is shaping up, the way Arms is looking with its new tier 21 set. Maybe Fury will be the new warrior DPS meta. We'll have to see. But I think this is really interesting, and I can't wait to play around with this for Fury. But yeah, that is the Fury tier 21. I think it's pretty cool. It doesn't really change your playstyle very much, but definitely a cool looking thing. I can't wait to see those Rampage numbers. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.